So yeah, since I don't quite know which type of build I'm gonna do later, I'm just gonna level with Vitality, Ravenous Earth probably. And how should we call this guy or lady? Now video proof is pretty good. Let's go with the video proof meme here. Alright, so we are gonna get our leveling gear here. And for that I'm also gonna get my local set from the Dawn item assistant, as you can see here. And I'm gonna open the stash first once. And might as well grab this. Grab like 8 of these, right? I'm gonna do Death's Vigil, right? Because we're gonna level with gotta buy more mandates next time. Because we're gonna level with what's it called again? Pepega. I thought called Pepega obviously, but wait, did I like throw away like my level 18 Aver Talisman? I only see a level 31 in here. Also, these level 51s are useless, right? These are garbage. I just throw them away, honestly. The medal is more important though, at least I have that. And now let's get some Leo Vanessa's rings. Leo rings, let's get these two first, and then these for level 20, right? How did I forget about my relic? Man, what the hell? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. And what else? Where's the belt? 29, 24, 15, 20. 20 boots as well. I need to rearrange these so that I can find them more easily. Right, this is kind of hard to find actually. What is this? What do I have a Mage Storm green level 12 ring in here? What the hell? Okay, let's get the local set as well. Get all of these. Okay. So right now we're gonna use this stuff, right, without anything except for the crystal, and then later we're gonna switch over to these. And also the one that has the runestone in, right? This one. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Hey Polly, welcome on, welcome on. How are you? Cold in essence has to win. Yeah, it kinda has to, right? And I killed this Lokar guy for the first time ever as well. Nice, congrats dude. I kill him 3 more times so I get all the rest of the items. Or the same set piece can drop too. Yeah, you can also get the same set piece, so yeah, 4 times is like the minimum, but you probably have to kill him more than 4 times. Find Shapey for Nightbringer Conjure. Oh yeah, you did get the Nightbringer the other day, right? The name in the end. So this guy is called video Proof right now. Or this lady rather. Video Proof is good in last name as well, I think. Pretty fitting. Alright, so let's grab the lower notes here, right? Hey Denka Legend, welcome in, welcome in. Yo, Serious Down, welcome on, welcome on.
Hey Hypno. New char? Yeah, new char indeed. Why am I not wearing shoulders? Because I can. Wait, I just forgot them actually. Oh yeah, good point. Thank you for reminding me of that before we actually start clicking on these lower notes, right? No shoulders challenge, yeah. Confused about 2 rings and medals.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Right. I did forget the. Oh my god, I did forget the one that. I did forget the shoulders without the 6 watch. Oh well. Could restart my item system again here. Wait, where's the lower note here again? Oh, it's over here, right? Okay, in circles. Nice. What build is this gonna be? This is gonna be whatever you vote for. The vote, I mean, the poll is available right now. It's basically either gonna be Vitality Rune of Agorad or either Cold or Aether Dwayne Essence. I owe you 3.2 million experience. Pretty much, yeah. It's gonna be a close one, I can already see it. Wrong house, right? This is the house with the lower note here. There we go. And we get, well, we don't get one in Sea Cap District obviously, but like in Fort Icon, right? This is your final shape. Let me check this for a second here. This was... Oh yeah, I think I was using the ring to max out wasting. Or something like that. Like, maxing out wasting is actually really good. Like, these blue rings should not be underestimated. I mean, what you have is not bad either, but the blue rings should not be underestimated. They're really good as well. Alright, let's go back to Devil's Crossing here. I would say on that build it is actually worth it, yeah. Because you do have Vitality Resistance reduction from both masteries, and also you... Like, the last 2 points in Wasting give you insane damage, actually. Compared to like the points before that in Wasting. I would say it is worth it, but free to experiment with other stuff, right? Okay.
Keep an eye out. You're not looking. You will.
I'm not gonna do the ultimate stuff today, I don't feel like doing it. Let's just do this thing. Alright, level 16, good enough. Probably just go like full physique, right? There was one point in cunning. Use that one, and we go with Necromancer, right? And we just use RE. Dude, what are these guys doing? They can't even kill like 3 zombies. What the hell? Okay, seems good, right? do you even have this? Oh, well. So this is needed, this is needed, this is needed. Yeah, and those. The other stuff is kinda... Oh yeah, this one as well, or this one. This other stuff might be kinda bad actually. Also, we just support here, obviously. Solaris, Devourer, Ignifer could also be cool. Could be cool, yeah. Maybe we're gonna do that at some point next year. I mean, I already did a Ignifer build, so it's not really that high on my priority list right now. Hey, Horia, Horia, welcome on, welcome on. What do I think about Mark of the Fallen instead of Relic Mark of Protection? Which one's Mark of the Fallen again? Oh, the one I'm using in my Solo Font thing. It's alright. Like, I think Mark of the Fallen is good if you like your Relic crest has bad rolls, but if you have like good rolls on your Relic crest, then your Relic crest should be better. Like, it should be more damage for like Sigil. Hey Lima is welcome on, welcome on. I also just go for the shrines and nothing else. What did I go for? Urborg's Ripening on my base assets build? I don't quite remember like everything too well. Like these theory crafts, some of them are a little bit older, but Urborg's Ripening theory craft is like from 1.1.3, so it's like 3 patches old. The other one is from 1.1.1, the Code Renaissance one is even older. So we will probably have to do some minor tweaks once we are endgame, like at the endgame, but like the tweaks shouldn't be like too big. But yeah, something like maybe another relic, that can definitely still happen. I don't quite exactly know my thinking process from like half a year ago when I did that build, right? So like, sorry I can't really properly answer your question right now. In essence, a rune, I mean, you can still vote on it, which one you would like to see in the end. Over here. Yeah, this lady is gonna be called Video Proof. I wanted to also call her maybe like Q Square was wrong or something like that. But I know Limeys would have liked that name, but I know Q Square would not have liked it probably. Do I have video proof of the creation of this character? Yes, I do. You can watch the VOD, and everything will be video proven on this character. Also, don't underestimate the blue ring. Thanks for the follow. You're probably like a... yeah. Like a fake account again, right? What is this?
Well met.
Toki, welcome on, welcome on. I guess you're not a fake account. Thanks for the follow. Toki. Have more chromosomes. Wait, who said that again? Was it Siof? Or Show, or however you wanna call them? It was Pew? Oh, was it? Oh, it was it was Pew. Oh yeah, I did remember the clip. I just didn't know like who said it actually. Like I didn't remember which, like whose clip it was. If it was like Show's clip or Pew Square's clip. Yeah, I don't know it, Limes. You don't have to link it. It's fine. I remember. More chromosomes, yeah. Somebody definitely did not pay proper attention in biology class, that's for sure. Alright. Hey, the Mendoza, welcome on, welcome on. I'm gonna need more energy regenerate, and I think I know where to get some. I could also like just equip this one out. But I don't have a spirit for it yet. Yeah, we're gonna need more energy regen here for sure. Wait, he did? Wait, isn't he like an engineer or something? Like, wait, isn't he like working for like a construction company or something like that? I mean, he might have like some biology courses, like maybe some environmental biology courses, right? Probably not like, or like not too much human biology at least. He's not an engineer.
Well met.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is he like? Oh my god, someone with the follows, dude. What is this? Your brother said he trolled you? I mean, I think he trolled you more than me, actually. But yeah, he wasn't here on your account. Oh, I didn't say that. Wait, what? But he did finish studying, right? Or did he not? Biology and architecture. Oh, that sounds nice. Not something that you can combine too easily, though. Oh wait, no, what am I searching for here? I'm searching for the entrance to the cave, right? I didn't finish? Oh, okay. I mean, he can join me, right? He can join the PhD program in Grim Dawn, in Grim Tools. That's what I'm doing right now as well. PhD program in Grim Tools, right? Nah, I do still study though. At least I plan on like finishing as well. Yo, Capital! Thank you so much for the sub, man. Very much appreciated. Welcome in, welcome in. And enjoy these emotes. You did a special school for engineering, which is not university. Oh, okay. I do study, like I did study biochemistry, but I switched over to bioengineering now. Which is, well, easier. So we wanna obviously take Bat, right? We also wanna probably aim for Ratosh, right? Maybe even Wendigo, I don't know. But yeah, Ratosh is gonna need more yellow and green. Yellow and green would be scales. We could do scales, right? Let's try scales and let's try to let's skip Wendigo and actually do scales this time. So we're gonna take Jackal first though for the total speed. You study ARPGs. Nice. So this will give me energy regen, right? What do I use for? Oh yeah, obviously I'm gonna use bone spikes, right? For my one-hander. Sorbonne is easy mode. Wait, is Sorbonne like the name of the easy university? Which is like not a real university? Or is Sorbonne like a city? I don't know. Sorbonne does ring a bell, but I'm not sure if it's like a city or if it's like a thing. Still no word of pain. Why would I level like Pew, man? Oh, it's a prestigious university. Oops. Yeah, okay. It did ring a bell, but I wasn't quite sure which one though. It definitely rang the wrong one now for me. Oh, well. We do have energy through Mana Fusion actually. Yeah, we don't have to worry about energy. Who am I kidding at? Like an elite university or not? Actually, I went to like the Technical University of Munich is like the most prestigious university in Germany as well. That's where I did study biochemistry and failed. I mean, I guess I would have not failed if I didn't play as many computer games, but yeah, here I am, still playing more computer games, right? What's the character's main skill? Right now, it's just Ravenous Earth. We're just dealing with everything via Ravenous Earth. Right? Later it's gonna be either Dwayne Essence or Vitality Rune of Haggarad. What is an Apostate? Apostate is Necromancer and Inquisitor secondary, which I haven't chosen yet. Yeah, it's gonna be an Inquisitor. I mean, I might as well just put like 1 point here, right? Because we're gonna do Apostate anyway, right? Oh, you're an exchange student from the Technical University of Munich. Nice. Yeah, I did study there for like 5 years.
I came upon these.
And then failed. And now I'm studying at the it's not really like a university, like it's a one thing below university as well. I think it's like the English name is still like University of Applied Sciences, which technically internationally still does make it a university, but like within Germany it's not really called university, it's just called like high school, but not obviously the same as like American high school. It's like more like college, something like that, I don't know. Community college, whatever. Is it called community college? I don't know. It's like called University of Applied Sciences, that's like the English name of it, but like the official name is like University of Applied Sciences. Let's put 1 point here now. Max this. Primary school. Alright, we did not get a bone spike yet, right? So we're gonna clear this until we get a bone spike, because I do need a bone spike for the spell to work properly. Another bone blade. I mean, bone blades aren't bad, but bone blades are not bone spikes, and they are worse than bone spikes for this. They're actually a lot worse. Necromancers. We gotta kill these blood mages, right? They have the chance to drop the bone spike, I believe. This guy here. What is this? No drops? Bone Scythe, that's also not the one. Maybe the elite is gonna drop it. Ah, there it is. Right. A bone spike of corrosion. That will work. Level 24. Alright. Seems fair. Sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's basically like a university, but it's like a more school-like system. like they require you to be more present at school, but I mean due to Corona, I mean I'm not there anyway. It's like literally no difference for me. Like it's so funny, right? I mean I don't really have that many like courses where I have to go to anyway, and like ever since Corona started, like lots of people ask me like how is it for you, and I'm like it's no difference. I don't go there anyway. I just study from home, right? So yeah, it's like no difference anyway for me. Only got 4 scrap, so... Implying Germany's future is more important than the future of this apostate. It's all about apostates now. So we got veterans from the soul shards, right? We should go straight north here, actually. And what else? What else? Oh yeah, level 20. No, 23. I need level 24 for the bone spike, right? That's 24. I shouldn't like die right to trash this. You didn't notice any difference either. I know, right? Like, who are these people actually going to classes? Nah, sometimes, I mean, no, like going to classes is usually advised. I would advise people to go there. It's gonna be more work if you do it at home, usually. But yeah, if I have like a, I don't know, a lecture at 8 o'clock in the morning, like, I'm not gonna go there. Like, who are you kidding, man? I just can't, I can't like wake up that early, man. It's impossible for me. I don't know why. Like maybe it's gonna be possible when I work, but not for university. Yeah, I have actually like lots of lectures that like... I have like 8 o'clock lecture, like, okay, like last semester for example I had... So out of the 5 days of the week, right? I had 3 times 8 o'clock and 2 times like 9:30, and like what the heck? You already know how many times I went to those classes. Let's go for one more here actually, before we do the switcheroo. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you work, it's something different, I don't know, like, I did work, like for, I mean, I did work some different jobs, like right now I'm not working because it's kinda impossible to work, like in a restaurant, right, or like a beer garden, due to, like, during Corona times. But before Corona, I mean, yeah, beer gardens obviously didn't open at 8 AM either, so that job was kind of perfect for me. But I did have some other like 8 AM jobs as well, and like standing up for, like waking up for jobs, that's like not that bad. But like waking up for university, I don't know, that's like something different. At least for me. I just can't do it. I'm gonna sell these level 51s, I'm never gonna use them anyway. The gloves, yeah, I shouldn't sell them probably. Sure, let's use this amulet of the iron stand. It doesn't seem too bad actually. Pierce, yeah, Pierce should be better than elemental runs actually. Put this stuff over here. This one as well. And yeah, okay. Let's get the other locker set. And yeah, you will still feel like crap, and also like you will get fired if you don't show up, and also you will not get money if you don't show up, right? I don't know. Money is a decent motivator sometimes. I don't really like it as like the main motivator, but it helps. And like if I had to choose like when I would like be able to start working, right? Like 9 or 10 would be ideal for me, I guess. But like a very good friend of mine who is like working for a IT company right now, like he did start study, like he was like a roommate of me, like a flatmate of mine. And he did finish his studies now, and he started working as well. And like he's working for an IT company who does like lots of stuff for BMW, the car manufacturer as well. And he's saying that he gets like emails from like people working at BMW like all the time at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Like those people at BMW, like apparently there are many people there that like start working at like 6 or 7 in the morning. Like what the fuck? What's wrong with people? If you start a new character, you clear Forgotten Gods first. You mean like a new beginner character? I would only start with Forgotten Gods if you are interested in that content. Otherwise, I would just do like vanilla. I mean, like the best experience is to like do vanilla first, then Ashes of Mammoth, like Act 5 and 6, and then do Forgotten Gods last. Actually, that is, in my opinion, the smoothest progression. But if you're interested in that stuff, then yeah, you can do it before other stuff. And also, if you are playing a certain build that needs maybe some green items that you can get in Forgotten Gods areas, then you should also do Forgotten Gods before that. Such as, for example, if you're playing an Aether Ray build, right? If you're playing Aether Ray, or if you want to like play Aether Ray Arcanist, right? Then you should probably do Act 1 to 3 all the way to Amalgamation, right? Get the offhand from Amalgamation, and then go over to Act 7 actually. Because then you get the Crimson Scepter and the Infernal Wastes, right? And that should be like the best if you're playing Aether Ray. So it kind of depends on the build, but like generally speaking, I would say I would just do Forgotten Gods last. And whenever I'm speed leveling, like right now, then I'm also not doing Forgotten Gods at all actually. I just skip it most of the time, to be honest. Like I'm doing right now with Roker set and skipping stuff. Yeah, I don't do Forgotten Gods at all actually. I only do Forgotten Gods in Ultimate. I mean, I do some stuff here in normal, like in a second here, because Forgotten Gods does give you some easy to get devotion shrines. Yeah, I just get there, like I'll go there on normal to get some devotion shrines. That's true actually. But like on Elite and Ultimate, I don't even go into Forgotten Gods before like level 94, because Forgotten Gods is not that easy. And yeah, if you just want to speed level, you kind of want to do only the easy stuff, because otherwise you might die, especially in hardcore, right? I mean, you can also die to Malkadar, Krieg, or Archon, Baltharan, right? That's also possible by speed leveling. Definitely. Somebody was crying about drops being shit in Grim Dawn. What? I think Grim Dawn is very generous, actually. It's either like fine as it is, or maybe even like too easy to get some items. I mean, it depends on like which items you want to have though, like which ones you want to get. But I don't know, like getting green items is like super easy. Actually, I should use what's it called? Like once I fix my energy, I should use a like Blade Dancer amulet or something like that, like a relic or rather, that allows me to dual wield, right? And then just dual wield bone spikes. It should be like the fastest way to level Necromancer actually, as long as you can sustain the energy. should have gotten like Jackal 10 years ago, right? What am I doing? Also probably get line for speed. Okay. So we got these two as well. Also we have done the quests, right? At least some quests, so we can hand these in as well. Get some experience here. Gonna do Blood Feast though, and yeah, let's just do Forgotten Gods now actually. So yeah, I am gonna do a little bit of Forgotten Gods. Yeah, I'm just gonna run around here and get the shrines, right? So get the Harbinger of Souls, passive here, exclusive skill. Pretty good. Hey Vasco, welcome in, welcome in. Which class do I enjoy the most? It's kind of hard. I do enjoy like either Nightblade the most or like cooldown casters that you can also kite. So something like Bombermans. Totems aren't too bad either actually. I do like them as well. Like, I like the playstyle as well kinda. Yeah, that's probably like what I like the most. Like either kiting casters, like kiting CDR casters. The Nightblades. I haven't played a Nightblade like in ages though. The only thing I don't really like too much are pets. I don't really like pets too much. I did play pets recently, but like overall I don't really like pets too much. And also I don't like ranged too much in Grim Dawn. It feels kinda clunky. I mean, two-handed range is still kinda fun because you can kite pretty well with the two-handed, but like dual wield ranged, I don't know. It's kind of a turd, like you have to like stand still and just shoot. So yeah, I don't know. I don't like it too much. Wait, old school versus new school? What do you mean, Alias? You mean like comparing Grim Dawn to PoE? You mean like Grim Dawn's new school and PoE's old school? I don't know, they aren't like that far apart each other, right? PoE is what, 2013? Grim Dawn is what, 2016? Like 3 years only, right? Just modding post Red Scorcher Purifier died. Dude, if I at least had to like if I at least had a chance to play it, right, then I wouldn't be that mad. It's kinda sad that I didn't even get to play it in the first place, right? Just gonna max this for the percent vitality damage. Everything else is useless, but percent vitality damage is pretty good. So what do we need for Ratosh? 6 yellows actually. Oh yeah, Lotus is so good, right? Actually, for Ratosh. Ratosh, Hawk. Yeah, 1 round. Hawk and then Ratosh, right? Easy. Yeah, if you think about old school gameplay philosophies, then Grim Dawn is actually more old school, yeah. I would say so as well, like Grim Dawn is slower paced as well. PoE is like a full zoomer game, right? That's true, Redem. Yeah, disengages, like the disengage spell is, or like Rune Augment is kinda wonky in my opinion, it doesn't really work that well. If disengages worked better in this game, then yeah, range would also be more fun. Wait, I zoomed to the wrong place, right? Ah yeah, over here. Okay. There we go. Hey GG, welcome in. I want an Aegis of Menhir Shieldbreaker. Any advice on green and blue items? There's like a green shield from AOM, right? Like in Ashes, over here in the Sea Cap district. I think you can even vendor farm it. Like one of the green shields from like the ethereal abominations, whatever they're called, gives you like fire Menhir or something like that, right? That should work pretty nicely. I mean, that, yeah, there's at least that one shield that's supporting AOM. In AOM. Maybe actually good range gameplay in Grim Dawn too, yeah, hopefully. I mean, Grim Dawn range gameplay right now is not terrible. It could be better, I guess. How are the fire skeletons doing? I think they kind of reached their like limit, right? I did manage to kill Lokar and Bourbon clones and Morganath, but like Lokar and Morganath was pretty monk-ass, like skeletons died too much. And SR50 was also cleared, 50 to 51 was cleared. Maybe we can like try something like Ravager as well at some point. Not quite sure, maybe that can work as well. Oh, I should have not used this one. Shrines in Act 7 are kind of bonkers, or totems rather. Ist 5. Juni verlängert? Wait, was there like a... I just stopped following Corona news because I don't know, like for me my lifestyle doesn't really change like much anyway. And yeah, like whatever. Like the people that want to contact me, they're gonna know like how to do stuff, right? I don't have to know everything myself either. That's the Corona set here as well. Hey, Leanhard Advisor, welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing good, man. How are you? How are you? Everything's fine here. I don't like the salami tactics though, too much. Like, they could have just said like, we're gonna lock down until June from the beginning. I mean, that was kind of obvious that it's gonna happen anyway, right? Instead they're doing salami, right? Salami tactics. Not the biggest fan of that. Oh yeah, we should also get this, right? Blood Bowl is pretty good. 7 souls Blood Bowl. Additional lifesteal, additional OE reduction on enemies. It's pretty good. Alright, how many shrines do I have? I have 23 only. What the? Oh, how many did I miss? I missed like 10k, right? I missed 7. Oh yeah, so I have still one more here, right? That's 1. Then 2 in the Necropolis. That's 3. 1 in the cellar. I didn't check the cellar yet, right? You also save and then know what class to start again. And you can always, if you want a solid starter class, you can also always check out the Vitality Solo Saffron Conjurer playlist that I made on YouTube, right? Like Vitality Conjurer is probably one of the best, if not the best in my opinion. For like a fresh start. I mean, that is if you enjoy the playstyle, right? If you don't enjoy the playstyle, then yeah, just play something else, right? And you can also always do a soldier, you can always do a what else can I do actually?
Well, since I did.
I mean, if you are comfortable with like playing Demolitionist or Nightblade first, you can also do that, like Bombermans or Soul Self-Found Dual Wield. That's not too terrible either. It can be done, definitely. Oh, that was your first class already? Well, I mean, pets can also work, I guess, for some people. I don't really like pets too much for first character because, sure, they're easy to play and they will carry you like through leveling, through the leveling phase, like very easily. But like for endgame stuff, they are kind of gear dependent, I would say. So you kind of need some good gear. And you can always like check out the forum guides by Neri and or Mana Wigland, right? They have some pretty good beginner builds as well. You can penat your cadence slower. Omega lol, yeah. If you want to suffer, then you should do that, yeah. Oh, we should have like maxed out Spectral Wrath actually, like way earlier. Like Spectral Wrath can also like one-shot enemies early on. Like the first like couple of, I don't know, like the first 20 levels or something like that, right? It's pretty good actually. Decent battle mage build. I mean, you can always do dual wield Mind Warp and Creek set or like Spell Scorch, right? That works kinda decently. You can also try the wonky one I made, but or you could even do physical Aether Ray now actually with the Inash Cross head, right? And Inash Cross head is target farmable after all, right? So physical Aether Ray Battle Mage is kinda not too hard to make actually. Add 50 RR to Arcanist. Yeah, right. Cup. No, that's like an old meme, like, that's a forum meme of somebody on the forums requesting that as an idea. It's not gonna happen, don't get your hopes high. Yeah, right, Arcus already has 200 RR no FF anyway. You just need some freeze RR to make it work. No, why are you moving? And just press RE and run around in circles around him. That's how you play RE. 27. Wait, how am I still missing some? Oh yeah, we can do one Gloom World, right? It's easy, very easy. So fix Poisonous. That's my opinion on Last Epoch. It's a pretty good game actually. I do have high hopes for it. But yeah, it's gonna need like maybe, I don't know, another year to be good or something. I don't know, I mean, they are gonna release it this year maybe? At least like the current, like the ETA for release is like the end of this year, right? And if they are fast, then they can do it, I guess. But I wouldn't be surprised if they like actually release it next year instead. Also due to Corona, right? Might slow them down as well. But I mean, yeah, it's a good game in my opinion. And I mean, it already feels better than, say, Wilson on release, right? But that's like not too hard. A book series set in the world of Corona. Cool. Alright, we got our 30 devotion rounds. Let's move over to Elite here. After minus 30% freeze reaction, count it to 50. That would be a good idea, yeah. I mean, maybe to like 45, 50, something like that. How much does Mage Slayer have again? Maybe not do it the same amount as Mage Slayer, because Mage Slayer does like require you to full wear full set.
You're not looking at the body. You will need.
But something close to that number would be okay-ish, I guess. Alright, so I need to work on my Pierce and Aether and Chaos Restaurant. We have time for that until we fight Krieg. So I want to use like imbued silvers, right? And or purified salt. Should I equip this right? What am I doing? Turn off the music? What do I mean? You don't like this? Don't like my leveling jam? gonna get a headache? What? Why? How? Headquake. Should port you actually. For hardcore, which Celestial colors do you think are the best? It always depends on the build. Like, from Devotions, the thing that is always mandatory is, I mean, I don't know, like, hardcore Devotions aren't much different from softcore Devotions. We just want to have like a good sustain, maybe a good circuit breaker, and resistance reduction, right? So if you're playing Vitality, you need Retosh. If you're playing, I don't know, Lightning, you need Widow. Stuff like that, right? And also you want a tier 3, I mean type C, whatever it's called, or B, like flat resistance reduction at least. If you don't have that from your class as well, that's kind of mandatory as well, I would say. But yeah, other than that, I mean, they're not too different from softcore. If you're like new, or like new to hardcore at least, you can also always use the turtle shell devotion, right? That's not too bad actually, especially while leveling. I would say it's like better than good. Like, no, it's, you can use it on top, just to be safe. Right? Shitty synthwave, you don't like synthetic sounds? What? True results? I don't know about you, but this is gonna have video proof for sure. Also, welcome in Malavik. How are you? Welcome on, welcome on. Crews in this game should have high fizzless and consistent lore. They should also have insane lifesteal, right? But only when they drop low. Should have transmitters and devotion skills? What? So that you can play every devotion for every single, like, damage type? I mean, isn't like global conversion basically that anyway? I can't go back and sell right now, it's not really worth it. So let's play a little bit of Tetris here. You started it. Hey, what was your suggestion? Like, transmitters on devotions, or what was your suggestion? Or did you start the memes on that forum? I mean, on that thread. Yeah, Malavik is Malaviglam. Shocking news, I know. We forgot to rescue the shopkeeper here. Imagine Stormbrokes of Elgaroth broken like brands from PvE. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I don't know, maybe it would be good. I'm actually gonna use a Stormbox here in a second. It's pretty good for like proccing devotions and stuff. But do I need to proc more devotions? I don't know, probably not actually.
That a creature. I need some time.
Just sell it all, right? Sell it all, sell it all. This one's not too bad actually. It does have fizz rests. This one has a bit damage. And this one is the second bone smite. Right, this one's pretty good. Pierce, Poison, Elemental. This is actually really good. Like, really good at defenses.
Put it to good use.
Oh wait, I didn't kill Milton. Oh my god. Whoops.
Got something good stashed.
Okay, let's put this stuff back here. Okay, let's just put this stuff here now. This over there, and the belt here, because I'm gonna use this one instead, actually. I mean, homebrewed potion is not bad though. But I do need the pierce on this, I believe. This one's so good. 450, holy moly. What a Valor again, level 40, right? Okay. And what else? What else? What else? What else? You gotta risk it to Smith first, right? And get the inventory.
The captain's questions of this.
Not playing Wilson? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Why would I play Wilson? Was there like a big patch or something? Also, welcome Naomi. And Tom Third Eye, welcome, welcome. Leveling Apostate, what is this? Puce channel? Hey Johnny, welcome on. I don't know, Apostate is easy leveling, right? It's very easy for leveling. At least I think so. Drogon Devotion is only for bleed builds? What? Wait. Well, Drogon Devotion is like really good for pets as well, right? It's for devotion, like for bleed and pets. And I think you can even like use it on physical sometimes. That's some need the speed. I have no idea, man. I've seen pet builds use it, so I think it's also usable for pet builds. PoE zoom zoom. Nah, that's just speed leveling. Just speed leveling. It's not even close to PoE, what do you mean, man? Yeah, right, let's kill him, let's kill him. Let's stand inside that water. Actually, let's continue here first a bit. Let's grab the smith and the inventor around. Also, I haven't found built-in heart. What the hell? Up to 9 prime rings, still no helmet. Dang, man. That's kinda unlucky. Did you at least find an Nightbringer?
Move along.
Five blue ones. Damn. And the blue ones are kinda bad there as well. Dude, 9 rings, no Nightbringer, and no... What's the other thing called? No helmet. That's kinda unlucky, man. I gotta max the stuff out, right? I need more acid rats on the belt. Also, I mean, I have Black Plates of Valor now, right? Yeah. So Pierce is fixed. Maybe I want to go back to the other belt now, actually. 74 without it? Huh. Maybe I don't wanna go back now. Wait, was my cam so bright? What the hell? Super bright. Okay. Let's get one of these and then let's get purified salt. I should have gotten Aethys one set actually. Whatever.
Come see what's left of my wares.
And yeah, what if you craft a, what is it called, Bladestorm Talisman, right? Use that instead of those, and then use double bone spike. Let's do it like this. This should be better. This might be a little bit more cost now for my energy cost, but we'll see.
Welcome to my
Yeah, I'm still missing Milton Hart. Right? Let's get Milton Hart real quick. You like the name of the character? That's oh wait, it wasn't here and I missed him? How did I miss him? What the hell? That was the wrong port. I need to go here first. Also, we gotta find Algram, right? I didn't find Algram yet. Maybe through, please. Thank you. Where do we go? Where do we go? Dude, how can he like not go around trees? What is this? Hello? What? It shows the way is open here. What? Game, please. Huh? Like, which way do I have to take here? Take my money. Yo, Malawik, thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much. Why not Wilson patch? When does the league start? I don't know, man. I will check out Wilson again when they start like with a new league. I have no idea when it's gonna come. Yeah, we need to get like more energy pots like this now. Like dual wielding bone spikes is more damage, but it also goes hand in hand with you requiring energy pots instead of like, just getting free energy regen from the other relic. Right? Just let me through, please. How about a new game? How about you finish all content in Grim Dawn? And don't be a pussy about it, right? Like, just try to kill a creator for entertainment and or kill a god, right? I just want you to like play the game, to be honest, and like try to beat all the content. I don't want you to die to a crash. No, I don't want you to play PoE. I don't even have PoE installed. I mean, I just need all those aether crystals. Please, please give me all of those aether crystals. Alright, I think it's time to kill Krieg, right? I could speak to all these guns first though, get some more XP. And then we kill Krieg.
What do you want?
What the? Let's start to this lady as well, Selena. Some XP.
What's I? Good, you're back. That's good work. There have been warden.
Alright, time for the Warden. 10th prime ring. Holy shit, dude. That's some proper bad luck, man. Why am I so tanky? I don't know, just have 8k HP right? At level 45 and almost everything maxed out when it comes to resistances except for poison and chaos. Seems good. And I leech through Bat on my RE and Siphon Souls as well, like maxed out Siphon Souls. And also I have maxed the DA reduction, OA reduction from Siphon Souls, so I have like pretty good OA as well, I would say. These guys have a chance to crit me apparently, I don't know why, but... Aether crystals don't. Wait, how did that guy like crit me? Like, nothing else is kinda easy, like whoops, what is this? Oh well, I didn't mean to use that. Potions are cheating. It's gonna be Vitrune. Oh my god. I mean, I'm fine with anything, to be honest. We tried Volsum gameplay and graphics is very nice, but the game has contents and crafting system is shitty. Wait, Volsum has a crafting system? They like fix all the nodes, like all the nodes are working now. Wait, what was even the crafting system in Volsum? I forgot. Oh, the gem system, you mean? It's like... That's like... gems from Diablo, right? Yo, Ground Zero, how you? Welcome in, welcome in. And Ravioli Makers here as well. Welcome in, welcome in. Dual Will Necromancer, by the way. Alright. You can read some chat while we're doing this, right? German just chatting streamer. Hater gotta hate, get corona. Yeah, like what is the crafting system? Are you referring to putting gems into your gear as crafting system? I mean, I wouldn't say that's crafting. I mean, putting gems into your gear is like putting augments on your gear, right? It's like not crafting at all. Not against RE Kabbalist? Yeah. You know who suggested dual wield Bone Spike to Malagant? Do you know who did that? Yeah, it was actually me, yeah. I did mention it in chat back then.
Is it fit?
I don't know if I have video proof of that though. But yeah, you can ask Emmanuel. I guess he should know as well. I mean, who cares, right? I mean, it's not like the super secret strat. I mean, maybe. At least he didn't know about it before. Or like, he tried it after I mentioned him to him and then he was like, hey, that's actually pretty good. But yeah. Let's get the movement speed from Word of Renewal as well as the heal, right? You can reroll all the stats. Oh, you can reroll in Wilson. Oh, you can actually. Interesting. Wait, did I do that back then as well? I don't know. I just forgot like how I played Wilson at all. I mean, I wouldn't even like call the system in Last Epoch crafting because technically you're not crafting stuff. You're just like forging on like with your gear, right? Like into your gear, affixes into your gear. I wouldn't even call Last Epoch's crafting system a crafting system. But I would also say that like Last Epoch has, I don't know, like 10 times more crafting than Wilson has, right? How to get more HP in hardcore? Just get Vigorous of Vitality greens, right, for example. I don't know, you can do much with like affixes and items, you can do much with like just maxing out your stat bar if you haven't maxed out both to 50. Like your mastery bar can give you lots of HP. Putting all points in physique gives you lots of HP, or like more than putting more points in cunning and physique and spirit, right? Pandemic adds flat damage. Yeah, I think so. Pandemic's pretty good as well for RE, it's really good. And yeah, like as Malawi also said, like getting HP in hardcore is like the same as getting more HP in softcore, like it's literally the same thing, right? You can also get devotions for HP, such as Giant and Behemoth, or Giant's Blood. Gives you pretty good HP, I would say. And like the Crossroads, the red and yellow Crossroad always gives you like good HP. Also, I like Targo the Builder, like these 4 nodes here in Targo the Builder. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. That's pretty good if you need any more HP as well. Actually, this whatever it's called again. I tipped the scale as devotion rod. Fixes my energy problems as well now. Yeah, you don't have any energy problems now with tip the scales. This is actually, for this build, better than Revenant. If you like level with dual wield bone spikes, right? And you're kinda playing like a melee caster anyway. Like you kinda want to get hit for Spectral Wrath anyway, right? So getting it for tip the scales is like not a hard task. It's gonna be easy to get it for that as well, right? Yo Sorok, how you man? Welcome on, welcome on. Just do it, right? Just do it. Oh wait, did I kill him? Oh what the? Yeah, don't kill him. Don't do that. Whoops. These two-handers are also really good for necromancer leveling, right? If you don't have like good bone spikes or just don't like them, you can also use this two-hander here. It's really good actually. Like if you wanna like level two-handed bone harvest, for example. I mean this thing doesn't scale bone harvest, but it's still like a fat vitality two-hander, and yeah, it gives you like some bonus RR to siphon souls. Pretty good actually. Hey, Bux Costs, how you man? Welcome on, welcome on. Read recognize this guy, why Grim Dawn Ninja is toxic. Yeah. That boomer went a little bit over the top, man. Gotta be careful with this guy. Like, this guy can just kill you, right? It's Force Wave into Blade Arc. Hurts a fuck ton. No PMing allowed, he said. Oh my god. Oh yeah, Facebook Grim Dawn experts, yeah, they exist. They're not really experts though. I mean, according to Facebook, resistances are optional in Grim Dawn, so... Always pretty funny. Also, yeah, if you kill that guy, right, his daughter will come here to get revenge on you, and then you can kill her as well. And she will always drop you a ring, which monk has. What the fuck is this? Chandler Nation? Chandler Party or what? Don't get hit by the rocks, guys, don't get hit. Yeah, the ring is kinda... It's alright, it's not too bad. Like, if you want to, like, speedrun, I think getting this ring is not, like, a bad option, because it is guaranteed, so... You're not really, like, guaranteed too many items when you're speedrunning. Like, speedrunning, not speed leveling. There's a difference between those two. The ring is, like... It's, like, alright. It's not too bad. It does help you with Chaos Rush, actually. Oh, I need to get another ring, though. I need to get the... what's it called? Slith Primer Ring, right? The Slith Primer Ring is just better than that ring, though. Like, the Slith Primer Ring is so good. Also Skinner's Family Seal is really good as well. Yeah, the vendor sells potions. I never kill him. Yeah, don't kill him. Like, you shouldn't kill him. I killed him by mistake, actually. It's like only worth it to kill him if you're like speedrunning. Then I think it might be okay to kill him. But otherwise, you should never ever kill him. Chipotle. Do you like video proof? I'm not allowed, you must kill him anyway. Dang it, man. Crucible meta. Even in the base game, like dance game. Alright, let's talk to this guy here really quick. Let's get Steven Skinner's Family Seal.
We have to hit them hard and
Okay, we have some soul shards in our stash, that's good. Let us grab the Slith Primer Ring as well. Ah, we should just kill them, right? .133 is my movement speed, so like 2 more points into this would be pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna use this instead of that, and we have a elemental resistance problem actually. Interesting, interesting. Has been quite a while that I had that. Let's just wait for level 50, right? On level 50 we can just gear switch and it's gonna be super easy to max out all resistances anyway. Hey Fibo, welcome on, welcome on. How are you? The Xantai code is either 80% or insta-rep. Yeah, kinda actually. Alright, also we should not get hit by this guy, right? I think that was a pretty good example fight of like how you make your enemy stand on RE without getting hit, or like without getting hit by core abilities, right? You can do it. You can make him stand still on RE all the time without getting hit by all of his abilities. double Pistmaster's Axe. I mean, I guess if you wanna play a bleeding Blade Master or something, then you use this. I don't know. Pitmaster's Axe needs like a buff or something. Shots at you? No. I don't know. Did you get hit by him? Did you get smacked? I didn't want to like take shots at anybody, I just wanted to like demonstrate. I don't think there's any benefit of rescuing the game members, but I might be wrong. I don't know. Oh, that was you complaining yesterday? Oh, yeah. That was you yesterday, true. Or like on Monday, rather. Right. What the hell? How am I not healing? No solar flame? Wait, who are you talking to when you're saying no solar flame? And how many are exclamation mark Paul? Probably like 12 per day, yeah. Let's drop these and pick them up again. Otherwise we don't get the quest. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna push for the seal, right? The seal is gonna help me face tank enemies while like using RE, right? The seal should be pretty good for this character actually. Like really good. I skip? No, I don't skip it. I just had one from normal already, so... Yeah, I had to like re-drop it. I had to like drop it again and then pick it up again for the quest to like activate an elite. Because if you don't do that and you already have the like the book in your stash from normal, in your inventory from normal, then you're not gonna be able to pick up the new one. And you're also not gonna get the quest unless you drop it and then pick it up again. So that's why I was doing that. I'm probably gonna decide the next day of stream, so like on Friday. Like you can vote for this until Friday. And then we're gonna decide on Friday. I don't have nullification yet, it's kinda sucks. Nightblades of Venom, that's not a good ring for me. Not really. Arcanist best class? I mean, Arcanist is the best Crony farmer, that's for sure. Let's go back to Odokovia here and get the quest over here as well. Now that Crony is dead, nobody can bully these guys. Fug around had a metaphase, that's true. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Alright.
See anything you like?
So we're level 51, so we can... Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna use that ring anyway, we're gonna use this instead, actually. It's gonna give us Chaos Strike here. It's basically the same thing, but better.
Put it to good use. Got something we need stashed?
Alright, let's get rid of this stuff here as well. I have a Purest Eye. We have 60, or what is this? 65 actually. That said, we need to get the Avarice, right? Avarice is just... I don't know, it's just broken. Everything maxed like this, right? Easy clap. Right, isn't there like sigil, I mean ring of Valiance? Man, I'm so jelly of Pewscore actually that he has the full set, man. Like, Valiant set is so broken, I don't even have the full set. So good for leveling, it's crazy. Oh yeah, gloves, plus this again. Pierce Blade, Poison. I mean, I just don't need them anyway, but I can choose whatever I want here. So like Witch Blaze proc or Doombolt proc. I mean, Doombolt is more bit damage, right? Also, let me try to craft the like +1 all skills to Necromancer build. I think there should be one, right? Hopefully there is one. Wendigo, Tainted... Wait, there's none? That the hands, man. There's none for Inquisitor either, right? There's only... yeah, the belts are only for the base. Like vanilla 6, like the 6 vanilla classes, right? Yo, Giblix, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Long time no see. Damn, that sucks, man. Just need Poison Rest. Do I have like a necromancer belt? Decree of Marmuth. Oh, interesting. Sure. So use the guillotine, but I mean it's not better than double bone spikes. Wow, that sucks. Scales wouldn't be too bad actually because of Inquisitor's Seal as well. Oh well. Let us move on here.
Well, the world. Damn, now that.
Damnation.
Come, friend, right to.
Alright, what do we do? Do we do Twin Falls? I mean, yeah, Twin Falls has a shrine, right? And I still need like, what is it, 16 more devotion shrines, right? Insane deeps. I mean, just dual wield necromancer deeps, right? It's pretty good. Dual wield bone spike necromancer. I would say Siphon Soul is like always only a support skill. I haven't seen a single build that can make it like work for their like main damage. It's a very good supportive skill though, so it's definitely super good. I'm just using Bladestone Talisman right now. Like the tier 1 dual wield relic. Oh, usually I don't skip Undercity, right? But I think maybe you should actually skip Undercity, like... You don't actually get good quests down there, right? You only get one shrine at the very end of that. And I think it's not even worth it, probably. Like, maybe you should just do... just skip it, actually. Continue over here in the Broken Hills. Should be faster. Yeah, good XP. Good XP is not bad, but like you don't really have too many quests related to it, right? There's one quest and you only get the XP if you also speak to Kairos at Steps of Torment afterwards, right? If you don't do that, then you actually don't get like too much XP. Like no quest XP, at least. Sure, mob density is pretty high and mob XP is pretty good. But I'm gonna try it like this time. Hey Maron, wow, welcome in, welcome in. Too much sipping in Ground Zero's stream. The builds on the forums bad or too bad? What? You mean Grim Dawn builds? No, Grim Dawn forum builds are usually perfect. I mean, not perfect, but like, good. Depends like which author. It's like a game from 1969. We can just skip everything here, right? Go to the Get Dead Man's Gulch and speak to Algrim here.
Well, if it isn't, I came upon.
Oh yeah, we need to get Dying God next, right? So Dying God is gonna require us to go for more blue and red, so... What about Viper? Could also do Vulture, right? Instead of Jackal, actually. Might be better, actually. Never go Crucible, I don't see anything in that runs. I mean, yeah, it's like a different endgame mode, right? If you like it, then you should play it. If you don't like it, then you shouldn't play it, right? Simple as that. You don't have to play it. Yeah, lots of the Necromancers of Decay, holy shit, that's like so good, right? Sounds crazy good. Streamer RNG, baby rich. So my XP potion just running out, right? So should go to base here. TP out, get some swap on the weapon here. So this one was Oathkeepers of Corrosion and this one was Oathkeepers of Frostbite. And I'm gonna just stick with the one that has higher percent fizz and spirit, so I'm gonna stick with this one. I mean, I know of Corrosion also gives me like poison and acid damage, right? And RE does have some poison and kills, I mean poison and acid damage, but or like some poison damage only, I think it is. But it's kind of whatever compared to like the health damage, right? Am I a StarCraft player? I never was like a true StarCraft player. I did play lots of Brood War though, like years ago. And I did play some StarCraft 2 as well, because I mean, they are not bad games. It's good actually. Another Bone Spike of Decay, what is this? This is like twice the best suffix, like the best easy to get suffix ever. What the heck? Okay, this is some pretty good RNG, man. Alright. Grim Dawn 2 is confirmed, yeah. It is actually confirmed. Okay. This one is off decay and this one is off decay as well. Holy shit, that's so lucky, man. We don't need to go back there actually, I just need to go to Homestead, right? Or actually I should go for, what's it called? Plant Barrens, right? Yeah, like the only thing that's confirmed is that they are gonna do Grim Dawn 2 at some point. It is also confirmed that they haven't started on it though, so like they haven't even started doing a single like line of coding, so yeah, I would guess like maybe in 5 years or something like that. Yeah, like Zanta did confirm it, but he also confirmed that they didn't start like working on it at all, so, and they also don't know yet when they're gonna start working on it. I mean, I guess they're gonna start working on it when they have like Grim Dawn 1 finished, like completely finished, right? When it's like on Xbox, when they finish the Xbox port, when it's and also when like another of their game has like released, I think.
Oh, what the hell am I doing? Guys, why don't you say something? Like, I did mention this, and I did mention going back because of this, but I didn't, like, use another one. Damn it. Yo, Biscos, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. Welcome and welcome in. And also, enjoy these emotes. Do you like my videos, old man? I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that last word there, but yeah. The boomer. 35 confirmed. Is that what you say to somebody who's like 35 years old? Old man? Interesting. But yeah, like 35 is actually closer for me than 18, which is kind of crazy. Old man confirmed. To shill you? What? To shill me? To praise you, rather. Yeah, like Renan made some of my emotes. Actually, three out of 4 of my emotes were made by Renan Furious, so... Yeah, thank you Renan for making my awesome emotes. Video proof of actual game time. We are 2 hours and 1 minute in right now. Of your perceived life. That kind of does make sense, Leonhard. Yeah, because like you think that like time passes faster and like less memorable things will happen per year. Like as a child, you remember like every single year, right? You remember like everything perfectly. Like as time goes on, you remember less and less per year. So yeah, I can see that being like true actually.
I wish I'm going to.
And also you become a boomer, right? Your brain works slower, so yeah. You will become slower at everything. But maybe it's not 25, maybe it's like 30. Maybe it's like 69 actually. You never know. You never know until you're dead, right? So don't die. Then you will never know. And you can stop thinking about it as well. You're older than me, B-boomer. I think lots of people in my chat are older than me actually. 14k hours and 87 out of 185 achievements. Wait, who's that? How's that even possible? I mean, that's why I also have timestamps in the videos, right? And I did start to, like, at the... Like, with my newer videos, I did start to do, like, a small skill showcase at the start of the videos usually now. Either you can see me killing the dummy, or, like, just hovering over all the skills and, like, showcasing them real quick. So you can at least, like, get a small idea of, like, how the build is looking before you have to, like, go through all of my theorycraft stuff, right? But yeah, you can always skip to do we take gallows, guys? Should we try gallows, maybe? So you can always skip to like where you like what you want to see, right? I always have timestamps under my build highlight videos in the description. Now, Redden is like my age, I think. Maybe younger. A little bit. Where the fuck is the entrance? Like, show yourself, entrance. There it is, okay. I was gonna say, like, some hours ago, or like minutes ago, that if we don't find like good ones, we can always go down here into the like Goddess Cave, right, and farm some more there, but... I mean, I should still do it on the though, right? I should go there for the shrine. Yeah, I should still go there, actually. Should still be good to go there. $19.89 for the win. Yeah, that's definitely older than me. Always go straight to the back, then rewind, but you should maybe do a fast Solile and totem run at the start. Solile run for the benchmark. For the Solile benchmark. Yeah, maybe. I was also thinking of maybe like show, like you could also do this overlay, right? Where you have like a second window overlaid at the side or something, where you like show off a build's skill, like gameplay, while explaining other stuff. I mean, lots of other YouTubers do that, right? For like RPG builds. So maybe I should do that as well. Not sure, but I mean, then you don't see the gameplay in full screen. Have I ever done say 69 before in real life? I mean, I was gonna say this is maybe like too personal of a question, but I could also just say I have. Because like, who cares, right? mean, you don't have to have a girlfriend to have like 69, you know. You would always start with something really basic like Alchemist and SOC trap chest, then do full close compilation later. So kind of like how I did it on my, what was it, water? On the lightning water. I think that's how I did it on the water. But I mean, there are also people in chat or like on my YouTube that do prefer to see the skills first. So. Yeah, it's kind of hard to balance. Yo, NamCT95, welcome in, welcome in. Fucking rocks, dude. I kinda did put myself there between a rock and a hard place, not going to that corner, because I didn't have a teleport skill available for me. $69 is when 68 gets an additional 1. I mean, not wrong. Cringe chat today, yeah, how you... Go for a walk? Yeah, alright. Happy walk. Happy no corona, please. Oh no. When is chat not cringe? I know, right? Adios is like always in every chat. You guys like vegan food? I like vegan food. I eat vegan food a lot. Doesn't mean I'm vegan though. No slippery, no please. Look at those, man. You can just face tank, that's how good Inquisitor C does. Like, who said Apostate is bad for leveling? Lock on deck, what? Yeah, exactly, it's just normal food, like, you can call it vegan food if you wanna make it like sound fancy. Like, you just call it food without cheese and milk and wheat, right? Without any like any animal products in it. Same thing. I don't know, do you actually like take a bite out of that? If you do 69 though, adios. I mean, you haven't, so maybe you should Necromancer or Spell Weaving. Wait, Spell Weaving hit with damage actually, right? It's like not really much more though. And we would lose either 2% spirit or 2% physique, right? But like, how crazy is this? Like, I got, right, on this single run, we got basically 3 bone spikes of decay, right? Like 2 of decay and 1 of spell weaving, and the spell weaving one also hit vitality, so it's basically like 3 of decays. Like, what the hell is this? Way too good. This is like not true results of the average Ravenous Earth Necromancer, I would say. What are you talking about?
May the
Yeah, where's my mod, man? Where's my mod when you need a mod? The heck? Oh, they have RR. Mocas. Didn't know Commons Chosen has RR. What? No, we don't. Because you're stream gamer cancer anyway. That is a copy pasta, indeed. It's a pretty good one, actually. Not sure if like you just came up with it or it's old. I think it's pretty old though. I think I did see that somewhere at some point. Maybe you just came up with it though. I don't know. Nevertheless, it's pretty good. Alright, one more Black Legion insignia, and we are off to the, what's it called? The mill, right? Oh yeah, by the way guys, I already PM'd Q Square, but maybe you guys know some like delicious Slovenian dishes as well. Like a couple of friends of mine, like one of my friends is like a huge Eurovision Song Contest fan, and no, it's not Adios. I guess Adios is a huge Verka Selichka fan, but and because that got cancelled this year, right? He had this idea to make like a European Eurovision food contest instead, so we're doing like a, I don't know, like a kind of like a food contest on Saturday via like I don't know, Discord or Zoom or something like that. And I drew Slovenia, so I need to like look something Slovenian. I mean, everybody who's like cooking his stuff is gonna like eat his food himself though, right? Because we like can't meet up, we can just Zoom or Discord, right? Yeah, I did already like PMQ, but maybe somebody of you guys have ideas as well, but yeah. Yeah, cooking is fun. A communist dish for Slovenia. My girlfriend has a... How do you even say that in English? Lithuania or something like that? How do you pronounce that in... Like just Letland in German, it's like so easy in German, but that's like Lithuania or something like that in... No, that's Latvia, right? No, Lithuania is the other thing. I mean, I'm messing it up all the time. Latvia, right? Latvia is just English. Letland, yeah, it's also Letland in Swedish as well. It's Latvia in English, right? Lithuania is the other thing, the Lithuanian thing, right? Game, please, thank you. Yeah, there's Litauen and then there's Letland, like Litauen and Letland, two different countries. Latvia and Lithuania, yeah, whatever it's called. Yeah, I just messed them up. I mixed them up, I mean. I didn't mess them up, honestly. But yeah, my girlfriend has that, so yeah, she might as well just cook like whatever we ate in St. Petersburg, because they have like very similar stuff there actually. Which is kind of like communist dish, yeah. Lithuania. Alright. Interesting. Lithuania, whatever. Oh yeah, it's not that, it's actually Latvia. Right? And you know what's the what's the funniest thing? Like when they drew Slovenia for me, right? And then I told my girlfriend, hey, I got Slovenia. And then like, I don't know, 10 minutes later, I also told her that I know like a streamer who's Slovenian and he might help me like with a Slovenian dish maybe. Like he maybe knows some like good Slovenian dishes that I could make. And then she's like 5 minutes later she's like, great, wait, what do you have against Slovakia, right? The classic, right? Pew would be so mad if you heard that. Classic, right? Like everybody, like nobody knows Slovenia, everybody just knows Slovakia. It's just the truth, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously more people know about Slovenia. I mean, I knew about Slovenia as well before I met Pew, like, but it's just like the memes are that like nobody knows Slovenia and everybody just knows Slovakia. Just like whenever you say you're from Austria, you're like, hey, you have kangaroos, right? And no, that's Australia, but okay. Lots of people also don't know about Georgia, right? Like, not the American Georgia, the European Georgia. Like, lots of people are like, I was in Georgia, and they're like, what? You were in the States? No. I mean, Georgia's bigger than Slovenia. But yeah, it's a pretty small country as well. Jugo Betrugo. Ah, the classic German racist jokes. Yeah, let's not do them in here. Is it about the car or about the people though? Like, there's also a car called Yugo, right? Only Montenegro is smaller than Slovenia. And Andorra and San Marino and Liechtenstein and Luxembourg and the Vatican State, right? But yeah, it's pretty funny, Leonhard, don't get me wrong. It might be... I don't know. I'm just very sensible to like German... some of the like German strokes. I mean, it's just like the joke, like you drive with a car to Poland and you walk back. Because your car got stolen. Stuff like that, right? And yeah, it's totally fine, Adios, I can handle it, don't worry. I'm not salty about losing a war I wasn't part of. Let's go back to Sarah's Bastion here. Jugo Betrugo in German means like... It's like something that rhymes, obviously, and it just means like... the Yugoslavian... How do you say that? Like he's... he's... Like he's cheating on you, like he's trying to cheat you when you like, I don't know, buy something or something like that, right? That's the thing. Yeah, like cheating, yeah. Like Yugoslav cheater, basically, that's what it says. I mean, yeah, humor is also for that. That's true. Yugo cheats. But it's not like Yugos. Yeah, like it's basically like Yugos use cheats or they are cheats themselves, right? And like cheats as an only negative, not like cheat in English can sometimes have like a positive meaning, right? But like the German word is only negative, like it has only negative connotation. Yeah, it's like cheating on your girlfriend, stuff like that. Like cheating on people when you sell stuff. That's like what betrügen means. It's not like using a cheat in a smart way. Like in a game or something like that. Like you wouldn't call that a cheat in German. I mean, you would call that a cheat in German, but not like a... betrügen. Right? I mean, I guess you could call it like that, but nobody does that at least. You just use cheat for that. So why am I dealing like no damage here? Yeah, it's like scam rather. It's like cheating as in scamming. Yeah, I can understand like hating both actually. I kind of like I just hate everything. I mean, not everything, but I hate both like politicians being like baby rage about it, and also like I don't think the jokes are like some of them are funny, yeah, but like most of them aren't even funny. And like it's more like the people that usually tell only those jokes. Like there's like a specific type of German guy or lady that like whenever people are like, hey, you know some good jokes, and he's only telling such like jokes like those. And I don't know, like most people that I've at least met that are like that and like use jokes like that, they're like personalities that I personally don't like. So maybe that's why I don't like the jokes either that much, because I don't mind the jokes themselves too much, but it's more like the people that tell those jokes that I kind of don't like that much. Yeah, you can understand, yeah, okay, that's good. Like, I don't mind the jokes themselves, but some of them are funny, I get it. Some of them are like, yeah, alright, so we got it, ha 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 ha, right. And, but like the people think only these jokes are funny, and like everything else is not funny. I mean, I don't mind the Nazi jokes, like if you make jokes about Nazis. I mean, sure, you should make jokes about Nazis because Nazis are fucking disgusting usually. But like the other jokes that like that are also, I would also call them Nazi jokes, because those are like jokes that also Nazis would do, and also like Nazis would think that they are funny. Those are like those that I don't like that much. I mean, yeah, Nazis are humans too, like, obviously, I know that, but humans can be disgusting. I mean, everything can be disgusting in life. Dude, whenever you go to India, there are like so many people in India who think like Hitler was actually like a decent guy, because he helped the Indians free themselves from the British, right? So yeah, you're getting like too much how to say that, like the wrong type of positive reactions towards you being a German over there. It's that's pretty interesting. Hitler was vegan. He was, I think, yeah. Maybe not, I don't know. Who cares even, right? But yeah, I've heard like lots of things about him being vegan.
You're here. Pressing with a...
Yeah. Like him being an artist is also like, I mean, he was an artist, right? Like there are some like theories that say like because like he wanted to become an artist and he wanted to like go to a school, but he wasn't accepted at that school, and like the teacher, like the head, like the director, or like the head teacher of that school, who denied him, was a Jew, and because of that he hated Jews and stuff like that. I mean, I think there was like a little bit more than just that to make him hate Jews. Like enough, like more reason in his brain or whatever than just that. Like he didn't just suddenly like hate on Jews because he got denied to like an art college where he wanted to go, because that guy was, yeah, he was also Austrian. Like he was born in Austria, yeah. But obviously his political career and everything, like he served for the German army in World War I, and after that he did like political stuff in Germany, not in Austria. But I mean, for him, Germany and Austria was like the same anyway, like it was one Germany, right? And he was a bad artist, yeah, indeed. That's true as well. Hitler reacted a lot to ancient Roman Empire. That is true. He also reacted a lot to Sparta.
Good. That's very precise.
Like Romans were pretty Nazi, to be honest. And so was Sparta, so yeah, there are some parallels. And also when it comes to art style, right? Like Roman art style and Nazi German art style is pretty similar as well. In some ways, I guess. Was a Christian sign? I mean, it was like a universal sign, mostly found like it. I think like the oldest religion that uses this is Jainism in India. Like it's a, and it's also used like in Buddhism to like, or like in Japan it's used to like symbolize I think Buddhist shrines and like in India you see it all the time because of Jainism and also Hinduism and Buddhism. Like it's a. It was like a generic like religious symbol used especially like Asian religions. And yeah, it was because of that also used of the Christian religion because it was kind of symbolizing how do you say it? Like I don't know, like a greater kind of a greater good in a way, stuff like that, right? But yeah, Hitler defied that sign. I mean, he knew what he was doing when he used that sign. Like using that sign was, you could say, a clever move actually. Yeah, the Sonnenrad, yeah, that's like the Buddhist symbol. Sun wheel, yeah, Buddhist sun wheel. But like the Buddhist sun wheel was also used in Christian religion sometimes, like not as often, but sometimes. So, I mean, I wouldn't really call it a Christian symbol because it was more a with Inkwheel. No, not yet. I don't have the found. I might get it like at the end of it though. Like, I do need to go to Coven anyway, right, to like unlock the faction. And I should probably like kill some Leaf main guys over there while doing that, right?
Sheena Zeus here as well. Welcome, welcome.
Dual wield Necro being good for leveling? I mean, I'm dual wielding right now. I am playing dual wield Necro right now. Dual bone spikes is what you can do. It's pretty good actually. It's like the easiest way to like get good Necro gear, I would say. If you want to do RE, then like dual bone spikes, but just like a Bladestone Talisman is like pretty good actually. And it's really easy to do, right? You just need to craft a bone spike, I mean a Bladestone Talisman, which is like... I think you get the blueprint from like a faction or something, right? That's really easy to get. And then you just get 2 bone spikes, which are also really easy to get. And then you're set, right? You just need some resistances on the other pieces, and you can basically go level 1 to 94 like this. Like for endgame, yeah, you level... I mean, you can do a build like Death Knights, for example, right? Aether Creek set. It's pretty good. I think when Adios said weapon damage, he meant Wind Devil, like WD was Wind Devil, not weapon damage. But yeah, you cannot apply like global flat through 2 different weapon damage skills, right? Highest will, or like you can like refresh, but like highest will apply, right? If you have one skill with like 200% weapon damage, the other one with 100%, then you will not have 300% overall, you will just have 200%, right? I think that's how it works. World of Warcraft sub. Yeah, like the subsystem World of Warcraft is like the only thing why I've actually never played World of Warcraft. I don't know, like the game itself seems pretty good, but like it was good. I don't know how good it is right now. I have no idea. But like yeah, the subsystem, I don't know. I don't like it. And when I was a child, my parents didn't like it either, so yeah, I never played World of Warcraft because of that. I mean, it wasn't, you could only apply, what, 1 or 2 ailments at a time, right? In this game, this game doesn't care about ailments, you can just apply like all of your dot sources at the same time, right? This game doesn't have like an ailment restriction like Wilson had. PoE don't see damage, but... Wait, is there like not an option for that or something in PoE? Wait, I thought there was like an option for that. No? What? None? Just health bars? Dude, that sucks. I mean, that's another reason why you shouldn't play PoE, right? At least not over Grim Dawn. Alright, welcome to the easiest boss for RE skills, right? I mean for RE. Belgorian, just put RE down below. And it's gonna shotgun all the time anyway, right? I need to make sure to put the seal like outside there, otherwise it's not gonna defend me that well. The log does have some pretty good bitrest though, so it's gonna take some time actually. Why is this so laggy right now? That's weird. Why is Lagorian like lagging out? The fuck? Dude, it's lagging like crazy, what is this? What? Hello? What happened to Lagorian? Okay, now it's not lagging anymore. I don't know, Lagorian just lagged out for some reason. Weird. Lagorian is a Bitcoin miner. Yeah, it's also time to upgrade my Pentium 4, that's true, that's true. That is true. You are right. You are not wrong at all. I do plan on upgrading my computer at some point this year.
See anything you like? See you around.
You've reached so great.
Taxaru. Alright.
Good, I struggle to admit. You see the Luminarium.
Excuse me, my father and I were.
Okay, let's go for the leaf main horn, right? Just mind me, just mining Rex PC, nice. $420 bits. Thank you, man. Thank you for your support, man. Very much appreciated. That will definitely help, yeah. Thank you, man. $100 bits is like $1, yeah. But then, like, Twitch mines some stuff, right? Like, that's the one thing that is good about being a partner instead of just an affiliate, like I am right now, still. Like, affiliates get only, like, what, 50%? So it's like $1, but I only get 50 cents. And like Twitch tax 50%. If I was partnered, it would be, I think, like 70-30 or something like that. I think I would get 70%, Twitch 30%. Something like that, yeah. It's the same for subs actually, like it's $5 for you, right? It's like $2.50 for me, $2.50 for Twitch. If I was partnered, it would also be like more for me. Like I don't know, like $3.50 and something like that, I don't know. So I do get $1. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely 50% for subs. Maybe I get less, I mean more for bits actually though. I don't really quite know. I know it's 50% for bits, that's like, I mean for, not, it's 50% for subs, there we go, it's 50% for subs. That is, like I know that for sure. But I might be wrong about the bits, it might be like 60% actually that I got, something like that, I don't know. Either way, you do get more if you are partnered, and as an affiliate you get less, right? I chose hostile with Outcast now, but I'm probably gonna choose a friendly on Ultimate. Because I am with Vigil and Outcast work pretty well together. But honestly, it doesn't really matter, like I don't need anything from Outcast anyway. Like I'm not playing an Aether build unless I play Aether in Essence, right? But even then I don't think I need something from them. Like Outcast only needs to be friendly if you need their augments, right? And it was the case quite often when you were playing only Vanilla Grim Dawn. But ever since the expansions, Outcast has become like less and less important, I would say. So dude, trees are some monsters, man. And yeah, if you are hostile with Outcast, then you can farm her item, right, her helmet. You can use that for I mean, you can use it for like Aether Kalidor's Tempest spam, right? Like Aggravix set Kalidor's Tempest. Aggravix set does not have a helmet, so you could use it there for like additional AoE support through Devastation. I'm using it on my like Cold Devastation Warlock. But yeah, I mean, it got nerfed like once, right? And ever since then, it's kinda not that good anymore, I would say. It was pretty good, like, some time ago as well. It was really good, actually. But yeah, now not so much. Still like a decent helmet though for Arcanists. Especially Devastation and or Aether Arcanists, right? But yeah, Barrowholm is way more favored towards the friendly side. Like, being hostile with Barrowholm only allows you to like farm Reaper, right? Nemesis from Barrowholm. And yeah, I mean the Reaper is... you can just farm him in SR or Crucible anyway, right? The Reaper pants. And if you are friendly with Barrowholm, you get juicy augments and you get to kill Ravager, right? If you are hostile with Barrowholm, you cannot even kill Ravager, right? And I mean that's a pretty huge super boss, so
I'll give you a good price on what I've got
not
left.
something you wanna miss out on, right?
See you around.
Welcome.
should.
Reaper of the Lost is a manifestation of Ravager. Oh, we see. Like the weaker form. So I'm gonna hope for some Leaf Mane Horns in here that have Vitality conversion for the seal and also a bit RR for the seal. As well as yeah, just level to like 69, right? And then I'm probably done for this normal and elite leveling here. So I'm not gonna use another potion here actually. It's gonna be the last one. It does adios. That's like the whole point of like doing the build. It does. Alright, Leaf Mane Alpha, give me your Leaf Mane Horn, please. Oh, not that horn, I mean the trophy or whatever it's called, like you all found, right? Oh, that's a Leaf Mane Horn of Decay as well. Oh, that's the wrong one though. That's the Acid RE one. I don't want to convert it to Acid. I want the other one. I don't want to downgrade my synergy, I want to upgrade my synergy. Yeah, I would have probably been able to do that again. Yes, that's true. That is true indeed. But yeah, I got some stuff to do actually later today, so unfortunately I cannot stream as long as usual today. I am gonna be back on Friday though, right? Like, as well as I don't know, maybe Sunday? Maybe do like 4 streams this week, we'll see. But yeah, Friday for sure. Go to the next stream after this. But I mean, we're not stopping the stream right here, right? We're still going for like another 2 hours or something, right? Still didn't get it. I think I want to get at least one and then decide whether or not I want to use it. Like, might just be worse than the second bone spike anyway, but ban real life. Yeah, sometimes it's not that easy though. Like, you can ban real life sometimes, but not always, unfortunately. Your trophies? What is this? Yeah, we don't need the horde, we need the trophy. It's gonna slow me down for like no reason again. Hold on. Leveling Apostate. Hey, welcome, lame and bad noob streamer. How are you, man? What is that? 3 hours, 4 minutes? That's just fast, I would say. Three hours, 4 minutes to like 1 to 68. It's definitely decent. Bosses are not super fast though. Why is there no leaf main guy giving me what I want, baby rage? Oh well. Just get the leaf maid's horn, he said. It will be easy, he said. Okay, I can't skip these blooms, right? This is like impossible to skip. Stop it, Bargol. Alright, where do we have more Yetis? I think there are more Yetis coming up, like around the corner, right? Over here to the right. Or is your favorite skill, actually? Nice. There are not lots of people who think that, like, shit out of the earth is like the favorite skill. I like it a lot as well, actually. I would say it's my favorite skill, but I like it a lot. But yeah, lots of people seem to not like it too much because it kinda looks a little bit shitty, right? And if Fisher is your favorite skill, then you should like RE as well, actually. Alright, give me your Leaf Main trophy. Please. Baby fucking bitch, dude. Bullshit. To be honest, you lied. Okay. There are some more Yetis over here. At this corner. Let's hopefully some blooms. No? No bloom? Oh yeah, bloom. It's always good. Over here, right? There's some Yetis over here. There it is, Shamans of the Void. I mean, that kind of sucks, but with some more here, maybe get a better run here. There we go, Shamans of Decay. That's good actually. That's like a bit damage on the offhand as well. Now the problem with this is it needs level 17 and it needs what? 600 spirit? Dude, this one is so good though. Look at this, right? Fire to wit to Inquisitor Seal 15. I mean, that's only like converted damage of the seal itself though, which is like almost 0. And then it converts Global Elemental to Vitality, which probably doesn't matter anyway. And then it does give me like 15 RR to Inquisitor Seal to Vitality, right? And that's like the juiciest part about it. It's really, really good actually.
The altar of Reto, that is now that you ever said.
Alright, we are level 69,
See anything
which
you like?
means I'm gonna be done here for this 1 to 69 leveling in normal and elite. Thank you so much everybody for watching, also on YouTube, and I will see you guys around on the next episode probably. Before we leave though, we should switch around one more thing. We should switch around some speed leveling. Did I say speed leveling? I'm not gonna leave yet. Also, I need to respect these devotions anyway, because it's gonna be on YouTube as well. Get rid of those, get rid of Panther as well. Now we have 15 blue, 15, or like 8 rounds. Right. And now we can just take the Dying God. Put this to, I don't know, Chaos Strike, right? And we will have 3 more points to put wherever we want actually. Where do we put these now? Could have 4 actually if you pull this one as well. What do we use, guys? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're 1 short of this one, right? I could just get more HP from Targo, right? I mean, I've been telling you guys to just get, like, go for this if you need more HP, right? And Aether and Chaos Trance. Seems good actually, seems good. Wait, I could get Wendigo, right? If I took out the crossroads here and took... I mean, whatever, it's not gonna matter too much. Alright, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for watching.